wait.
No, cannot.
Hey boys, what's with all the excitement?
Bafana playing a match against Australia. My brother's got a television, and we're all going to his house at 4 in the morning to watch. Why on earth would anyone want to play soccer at 4 in the morning?
It's not 4 in the morning in Australia, is it?
How come it's 4 in the morning here and not 4 in the morning in Australia?
No idea, but I'm not going to miss it because Bafana is going to win.
Why is it not 4 in the morning in Australia if it's 4 in the morning in South Africa?
Do you remember your pirouettes, Grace? And how I told you the Earth rotates on its own axis?
Oh, yes.
Do any of you know what this is?
A soccer ball?
What? That's not a soccer ball, is it? Huh? How can it be? Soccer balls are black and white, or white or beige. But I've never seen a multicolored one. What? If it's covered in all those colors, how can you see it properly when you're playing with it? How can you see it on TV? I hope they're not going to make all soccer balls like that. What?
It's the Earth, Jeff.
Good, Nonhlanhla. Do you know where South Africa is?
There it is, right at the bottom.
Does anyone know where we get our daylight from?
From the sun?
Yes, the sun is very, very hot and bright. We get all our daylight from the sun. Oh, we'd be in complete darkness if there were no sun.
Well, then why is it sometimes dark?
Well, can any of you think of a reason why it's sometimes dark?
Does the sun move behind one another planets, which then blocks out our sunlight?
Well, that's an interesting idea, but there's one big problem. You see, the sun doesn't move.
Is it because the Earth is turning? Oh, of course!
Let's ask the old tree to explain it.
Hello, everyone. Well, it's daylight right now, isn't it? I hope the sun is shining brightly where you are. Now then, you know that the Earth rotates on its own axis. The side of the Earth that's facing the sun is in daylight. And for the side away from the sun, it's nighttime. I hope that helps.
Can anybody point out where it might be dark?
It's dark there, on the side of the Earth. The side that isn't facing the sun.
Excellent. And can you give me a name of a country that's in the dark, Grace?
Australia.
Australia, good.
Why is it always dark in Australia?
Because the Earth is always turning, so a different part is always facing the sun.
Exactly. The Earth moves from west to east. This is what the movement looks like. As South Africa goes round, it gets darker until it's completely dark. And then it starts to get light as it heads back towards the sun. Does anyone know how long it takes for the Earth to go all the way around?
24 hours?
Correct.
Hey, Melvin,
Yeah, Marvin.
how long is it before the sun goes out today?
What do you mean before the sun goes out? It's not going anywhere.
No, I mean goes out like fire goes out. When is it going to stop shining?
It's never going to stop shining.
What do you mean, Melvin? Are we never going to be able to go to sleep again? Is it never going to be dark again? We'll be in real trouble. We get our food in the dark.
Oh, of course it's going to get dark, Marvin. But the sun doesn't stop shining.
Oh, so what then? Huh? Does a curtain go over the sun but it's still shining behind it?
Hey, have you never noticed that the sun rises from that side of our house, eh? And sets that side?
Well, so?
Yeah. So where do you think it goes to once it gets there?
It comes back?
Marvin, is the Earth round or flat?
Oh, oh, that's easy, Melvin. It's flat.
Who told you that?
I think their highness, they told me not to walk past the furthest baobab tree to where the nut store is because I'd fall off the end of the earth.
Hey, honestly, Marvin, how could you believe them? Look, I'll walk past the baobab and the nut store, eh? And you'll see I won't fall off. Yeah?
Okay. Okay, and while you're there, could you bring us a new sack of nuts? Yeehaw! He falls for it every time.
Dolly, what time is the soccer match?
4 in the morning.
Okay, well, let's put South Africa in the place just before it starts to get light. So, is it day or night in Australia where the match is being played?
It's daytime in Australia, round about midday.
Which is a much better time for a soccer match than 4 in the morning, isn't it?
And goes round the sound, and as it goes, it travels round itself on triple toes. And so you may ask, what does it do? It gives us sunny days and darkness too. If you never solve the dark, never fear. The sun is always never far from here. In a few short hours, the sky will go from dark to light. I tell you, bro. Sunny days, dark nights, as the world goes around. Sunny days, dark nights, as the world goes around.
What? Oh, now I see. It's as plain as day. That's not a football. It's a globe. It shows what the earth is like. And Jeff says that as the globe goes round, different parts of the world have day and night. Is that how it works? What? I'm glad I live so close to the Jungle Cafe. I learned such interesting things. What?
Let's try a little experiment. Make sure the room is really dark. Then someone can be the sun and someone else can turn the globe. Then you can see how the sun's light falls on the earth. See you next time. Bye!
And goes round the sound, and as it goes, it travels round itself on triple toes. And so you may ask, what does it do? It gives us sunny days and darkness too. If you never solve the dark, never fear. The sun is always never far from here. In a few short hours, the sky will go from dark to light. I tell you, bro. Sunny days, dark nights, as the world goes around. Sunny days, dark nights, as the world goes around.